Hey, house guests, welcome to another recap of Big Brother 12. Last time, Lane ended up winning part 2 of the final HOH. But tonight, we're going to drop the game where it was, and it's the requisite filler clip show. Woohoo! Alright, so it's a Big Brother feast for the final 3, including cheesecake, and the show was just so uncomfortable because these people are so bad at doing intros and outros, because this is all contrived. They tell them, all right, talk about this clip so we can usher it in, blah, blah, blah. And they're just so stiff. It was just so painful to watch. All right, so it's no secret that the Brigade Alliance was formed on day 2. We've all had that drilled into our heads by Enzo about 5 million times this season. The beast, the brains, the animal, and meow meow. Yeah, well, you didn't make it to the final 4 with the brains, so you can't really say that this is the most successful alliance, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Day 2. Alright, so the Saboteur twist. Probably the lamest ever of twists on Big Brother. It could have been good, but the freaking Saboteur got knocked out in week 1. She hardly had a chance to do anything. And the stuff that she was doing just was not that good. All right, who could forget the Brenchill showmance? I just realized where I saw her before. I think she was in the Mikado with that white pancake face makeup and the weird hairdos and the extensions and all eye makeup. All right, so except for the laugh. That was all mental hospital. That laugh, if I was in that house with her, I think I would have stabbed her in the stomach with a fork. All right, so remember Captain Kosher and when he outed Kristen and Hayden? That was classic. And they totally denied it and everything until they got to the backyard and they had the grab a life vest floaters from Rachel. That was pretty epic. I enjoyed seeing that again. But I think the best house guest this season wasn't really a house guest at all. It was the Zing bot. He was pretty funny. Although when he told everyone that Kathy was being arrested for doing 40 in a 25 zone, he kind of had to take it one step further and explain it before everybody started laughing. Just goes to show you the real rocket scientists that are in this season. All right. Kristen ate a spider. This was one of the clips that was not actually on the broadcast show. It was only on the feeds. What the fuck is wrong with her? Why would you eat a spider? That's totally disgusting. But then I realized, well, she's probably had worse in her mouth. I mean, Paris Hilton did say that her mom said, only the ugly girls have to put out. It's probably true. All right, so Brittany and Lane, they have this brother-sister relationship going on. Where? In Appalachia? Because they are totally crushing on each other. Don't even say it's sister-brother, because that's just incestuous. And remember when Brendan insisted that it was Neanderthal? I've actually heard both pronunciations, so I don't think he should get his boxers in a bunch. All right, everybody in the brigade has been HOH except for Meow Meow, a.k.a. Enzo. He just likes to ride the coattails. That was his strategy, I suppose. And remember when Matt won the Diamond Power of Veto and told Brendan that he was a big dummy? That was epic. All right, Lane ended up winning the dance punishment from Pandora's box and not even enough money to fill up his car with gas. I'd like to see the car that you can't fill up in Texas with $91. That thing's got to be some beast of a car. All right, the real punishment was not the dancing. It was watching Hayden dance because he really sucked. It was painful to watch him. Remember when Rachel returned to the house because of Pandora's box and her boyfriend unleashed something ugly on the house? Thumbs up if you think that Rachel is the most delusional house guest ever in the history of Big Brother. And throw in another thumbs up if you really enjoyed seeing Reagan put her in her place, because that was my favorite moment. ever in the history of Big Brother. That whole sequence of fights between the two of them. All right, so they played a little game in the house called That's What She Said. You know how this game goes. But apparently Lane doesn't, because all he could think was, why would she say that? Who is this girl? Why is she doing everything? Come on, Lane. You are really, really dumb. There's no other word to describe him. He's a marshmallow head. There's nothing in there except fluffy air. All right, so Reagan, yeah, he was the second saboteur for 2 weeks. And after the crotch note that he put under Enzo's pillow, Kathy got blamed. Once again, Enzo, the rocket scientist, thought he deserved a Scooby snack for figuring that one out. Well, guess what, Brogade? You were wrong. All right, so Brenchel, the whole Vegas fight, she's all about Vegas. Brendan, I am Vegas. Well, he's had enough. He's tired of hearing, Vegas, Vegas. You know what? You fell in love with her. You deserve that. If you don't want to hear about Vegas, get some earplugs and a bag or two to put over her head. All right, so Brittany found out about the brigade when they came out to her. They decided when they were going to tell somebody, and they told her in the creepiest way possible. It was really painful to watch. And she was okay with it because I don't think she realized the impact of all this. And then when she realized that she was donezo, she was all like, I wasted all this time in the house, blah, blah, blah. And then I don't know what happened, but when she got eliminated, she was all like, Lane's wonderful. So I don't know what the hell happened in between and Lane's wonderful. I can only imagine. So unfortunately, it's down to the beast, the animal, and the meow meow, aka Enzo, Hayden, and Lane. I don't really care who out of the three of these guys wins. I'm not emotionally invested in them whatsoever. So there's just one show left, and that would be the 2-hour finale on Wednesday. It's anybody's game. Who knows? This is the craziest season ever. I mean, at times it seemed like boring and stupid, and then at other times it seemed ridiculous, and I don't know, it just never got real good for me. The only thing that was good was the Rachel and Reagan fight. So until Wednesday, who cares? Much love.